I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away we roll, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me.
Oh wait, I thought you were gonna ask me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I messed that up.
No, you're right.
So I was born and raised in Seattle, lived in Seattle my entire life, went to a high school up there, and volleyball was my idol. I wanted to go play at a big school, and I got a few offers, but they just didn't really feel right out of high school. And so I was like, I knew a junior college coach in the area, and he was like, come play here, we'll take you to Brazil. We get to do our preseason training there, it's gonna be awesome, like it's a great program. And I was like, all right, let's do it. So got my first 2 years paid for, went there. It was awesome, but I saw all my friends go to big universities, and they were over there and partying it up, living the college life, and I was like, dang, I'm here playing volleyball, like I want to be part of that. And so my freshman year I started going out with them, living the lifestyle they were living, going out to all the frat parties, sorority parties, whatever there was there. And I kind of realized in my freshman year I was like, this isn't what I want to be doing, I don't need to be around these people. And so my freshman year I decided, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back on track with my faith. Like I've always kind of coattailed my parents' faith, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start getting my devos every day and doing all this, because if I do this, God's gonna do everything that I want. And that was kind of my mindset. And so I worked really hard the summer between my freshman and sophomore year, getting my life on track and just getting everything together and working really hard outside of the court, working out really hard so I could go play at that big school, and then also just living my life for the Lord is the best that I knew. And I was doing that my entire summer and had the best 3 weeks of preseason my sophomore year. I thought I was going to get these offers to go play at a big school like I wanted to. And then first league game came, ball gets served at me, completely blew out my ankle. So all my offers just kind of right there, I had no video to send out, and I was just like, okay. So I kind of didn't tell anyone what was going on with my ankle. I kind of played it off and came back out, and ball gets served at me again, ankle goes out, and I was just like, okay, God, like, what are you doing? Why? I'm supposed to go play at a big school. Like I just worked the entire summer off. So I had a few offers from schools, and then one random day I got a call back from the coach at San Diego Christian, and she was like, come out, we're gonna have a tryout in a couple of days. We want you to just come check it out. And I was like, okay, never heard of this school, but I'll go check it out. So I flew out here, met my roommates, Ashlyn and Molly, and met all the girls on the team, and we went to a chapel, and the speaker was talking about how God has such an amazing plan for our lives, and if we seek Him and follow Him to the best that we know, everything's going to pan out in crazy ways that we never could imagine. That just kind of stuck with me when I went home. Made that decision, came down here, and it was the best year of my entire life. So last year on campus, Austin Yeoman came up to me and was like, hey, we're starting FCA on campus, we're thinking about it, and we want you to kind of help us lead and help this thing get started. And I was like, cool. I've never heard of FCA, I didn't even know about it, had just heard about it when we got here, but basically Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and they have these groups on campus, and Austin was like, we're gonna start one here, why not? And so we started it, and we got a couple other athletes, and I remember meeting in Brian's backyard last year and being like, just praying, hey, let's get one athlete from every team to just come next week. And that next Tuesday came up, and that Tuesday night we had like 20 something athletes. The next FCA we had like 30 something, and then by the end of the semester we were at like 40. One point we had 50 athletes there. It's just been really cool to kind of have that community and understand how we take our identity, and it's always built in our sport, but we can have a safe place where we can just talk about what's going on in our lives and understand that our sport isn't everything, and we're here for a greater reason. And so it's been really cool to just kind of understand that as a group and as a community. My name is Megan Smith. I'm a senior volleyball player here and FCA leader on campus, and this is my story.